Good morning. Welcome. Hi Jill. Welcome to Friday morning. I'm glad you could make it a little bit earlier. I've got to learn how to use Zoom at 10 o'clock, so I needed to make sure that I could get on and connect up and all of that. So I hope you're well. Thank you for joining me at 8 o'clock instead of 8:30. We're going to do half an hour of nice, slow, steady salute to the sun. It's very gloomy here. It's very foggy and misty. So it's quite dark in here. I've got the lights on full. So hopefully you can see and it's okay. So we'll just give everyone another minute to join us. I think Monica said she was coming and Linda's normally here. Hopefully Linda's seen it and we can get started. So I've got a yoga class at 10:30 with the CrossFit gym Dominus, and it's on Zoom, so it'll be I'll be able to see everybody, which will be very weird because I've only ever done one other of those with one of my friends. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. So I've got to learn how to connect and make sure that I know what I'm doing, otherwise it'll be a disaster. So hopefully not. Well, we'll get started, Jill, and then hopefully if Linda and Monica arrive, they can just jump straight in and join us. So we're going to start seated today. So we're going to sit cross-legged if that's comfortable. If it's not, sit with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. We're just going to start hands on the knees, and we're just going to sit up nice and tall, roll the shoulders back. And then we're going to just roll the neck. So just looking from side to side. And then we're going to relax the shoulders and just let the neck rock from side to side. If you want to, you can come all the way around into a circle, but don't force it in a way that you don't want it to go. And then come into neutral. We're going to inhale, roll the shoulders back, lifting the chest. And then as you exhale, we're going to let the head come forward and the spine curve. Inhale. So the shoulders are going back as you inhale, rolling the shoulder blades together, lengthening the neck. And then as you exhale, we're just letting that spine curve. And then come to neutral. We're going to bring the shoulders up, back and down. So just rotating the shoulders behind you. And then we're going to go forward. And then we're going to bring the hands, inhale, reach up, looking up, and exhale down. Again, inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down, and then inhale up. And then exhale, we're going to come forward, walk the fingertips forward, let the spine curve, let the head drop. Just taking a few breaths here. Just trying to let that spine curve. And then walk the hands in. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, coming over to the left. Looking over to the left hand. Keeping the sit bones nice and even. Inhale up. Exhale over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Take both hands behind. I'm going to roll the shoulders together and lift that chest. Looking up to the ceiling. Breathing deeply. And then slowly come up to neutral. We're going to come on to all fours now. We're coming forward, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to cat-cow, so again getting that spine moving, but press the mat away so your upper body's active. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, arching up, rounding the spine, pulling the belly button in, squeezing your bum. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Coming to neutral, we're going to rock forwards and backwards. Sitting your bum on your heels as you come back and just sinking forward onto those hands so that you're just stretching out the wrists. And then we're just going to take the knees a little bit further back so that you get a bit more of a stretch as you come back into child's, and then a more of a stretch as you drop your hips into upward dog. So we're slowing that down now. Exhaling as you come into child's pose, inhaling to centre, exhaling as you dip those hips forward and roll your shoulders back. Let's just stay here in upward facing dog. Roll those shoulders back. Let the hips dip towards the mat. Breathe nice and deeply. From here we're going to tuck the toes under. Inhale, and as you exhale, lifting up the hips and just pedal through those heels. So we're just lifting up into puppy dog and then dropping the heels down. So you're going to stretch down the backs of the legs. We're going to inhale, come onto the toes, bring the knees down and sit back into child's pose. Coming up onto all fours. We're going to drop the hips forward into upward facing dog again. Roll the shoulders back, let the hips come down. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, lift up into puppy dog, knees stay bent.
pressing the chest through towards your thighs. We're going to pedal again, just dropping each heel one at a time. And then from there we're going to walk the feet to the hands, plant the feet down at hip distance apart, soften the knees and let the upper body hang. Just breathe in there. And then slowly we're going to roll up, coming up to standing, bringing the head up. We're going to bring the hands onto the hips and we're going to pedal through the legs. So we're coming right onto the toes, just changing sides each time. And then we're going to come into mountain pose, so ground through your feet, roll your shoulders back, activate your hands, lengthen through the back of the neck, tuck in the chin. Nice deep breaths. And we're going to inhale, reach high. And then exhale, we're going to fold forwards nice and slowly, let the head come down. We're going to take a few breaths here as we just let that spine curve, let the hamstrings just give a little bit. Inhale, we're going to halfway lift, so straighten the legs, flatten the back, look forward. And then exhale, hands down, step your feet back into high plank, press the mat away. Inhale, knees come down, then chest and chin, coming up into upward facing dog. So you can stay on the knees or you can lift the knees up. Drop the hips forward, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, back into downward dog. This time your legs, we're working the legs a little bit straighter. So you might still have a slightly bent knee. We're just trying to bring those heels down a little bit. Just wakening up the body slowly. Inhale, come onto the toes, bend the knees, look forward, walk the feet to the hands. Plant the feet down, exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rolling up. Bringing the arms up overhead, reaching for the ceiling, and exhale down. Good, we're going to reset. We're going to come back into that mountain pose position. Grounding through your feet. Nice deep breaths. Hopefully we'll start to warm up. We'll feel the muscles easing a little bit, won't be as stiff. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Straightening the legs, flattening the spine. Exhale, hands down, step your feet back into high plank. Press them that way, squeeze everything tight. Inhale, and as you exhale, knees, chest and chin comes down. And we're coming up into upward facing dog. Drop the hips, roll the shoulders. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, back into downward dog. Legs straight, or as straight as you can go. Heels down, breathing deeply, pulling the belly button in, rolling the shoulders. Inhale, come onto your toes, bend your knees, look forwards. Step your feet to your hands, and exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rolling up. Bringing the head up, then taking the arms up overhead into a back bend, and exhale down. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to go through that again, but we're going to stop halfway and just do a couple of warrior poses. So activate the shoulders, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your bum, pull that belly button in so that the hip bones tip under your pelvis.
from here. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forwards.
Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold forwards again. So you're just going to hang here for a few breaths. We've got soft knees. We're going to inhale, halfway lift again. Then exhale, hands come down. We're going to step the left foot back. So we're going to come up into a modified warrior one.
Inhale, reach high. And then exhale, sinking forward. Fingertips stay pointing up to the ceiling. We're sinking through the left hip, so you'll feel the hip flexor stretching. If you're struggling to look up, then look straight ahead. If you're struggling to keep your arms in the air, bring your hands to your hips. We're breathing here. On each exhale, you're trying to sink deeper into that pose, so you're stretching further into that left hip flexor. From here, we're going to inhale, reach high, and we're going to exhale, sit back into a half split. So you're sitting on the heel, and you're lifting up the left toe, the right toe. So wherever you're at, you're then going to exhale and just let the head come down. So you're getting a stretch down the back of the leg. If you can't straighten that leg out, keep it bent. We're just dipping forwards. You're just deepening the stretch. Don't force it, it's early. Those muscles don't want to work. We're going to inhale, plant the foot, bring the hands down. Again, we're sinking through this left hip flexor. Then from here, we're going to take the right arm up. We're going to pull the right knee into the chest and reach nice and high. Breathing deeply there in that modified twisted warrior. We're going to exhale, bring the hands down either side of the foot, and we're going to lift up onto the back toe. So we're going to sink forward into a runner's lunge. So you've got hands either side of the right foot, and then we're going to sink forward onto that foot. Nice deep breath, so we're deepening that stretch a little bit more. We're going to bring the foot round and we're going to come onto the side now. So if you're on the toe, you're coming through onto the toe here. If you can sit with the heel down, then do. If you can't, you might want to put a block under the heel, give you a little bit of support, and we're lifting the left foot high, so you're feeling a stretch through here. If you want to, you can reach up and then take the arms out, so that you're just keeping that upper body nice and active, and you're getting a stretch across this left leg. Bring the hands down. We're going to come onto the knee. So on the right knee, the left foot comes down with the toe pointing forward. And we're going to come up and we're going to do gate pose. So exhale, coming over to the left into a side bend. On each exhale, you're just trying to sink a little bit deeper. You'll get a stretch through the left inner thigh and the right side. Inhale, bring your hands down. We're going to sit back into child's pose. Bring the forehead down and just rest there. And then slowly sit yourself up. We're coming
up to standing. And we're going to do the other side. I'm going to stand the other way so that I'm not got my back to you. So we come to mountain pose. Roll the shoulders back, activate the hands. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Just hanging there, just working on straightening the legs a little bit, letting the head hang, letting that spine feel a little bit more normal. We're going to inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, hands down. We're stepping the right foot back, bringing the knee down. So we're coming into a modified warrior. Inhale, reach up, and then exhale, sinking forward. So fingertips still go up to the ceiling, you're looking up to the ceiling. Breathing deeply. You can bring your hands down, you can look straight ahead if you prefer. We're going to inhale, bring the hands down. We're taking the left arm up this time. So we're going to push the right knee back, sinking forward into that hip flexor. Inhale, reaching up. Pull the left knee in towards you as you look up to the ceiling. Each exhale, you're trying to sink a little bit deeper, either further forward or pull that left knee in closer to your torso. Inhale, bring the hands down. We're bringing the hands either side of the foot, lifting up onto the back toe, coming into a runner's lunge. So we're inhaling here and then exhaling, sinking forward. Looking straight ahead, really feeling that stretch through the hip flexors. So you'll feel it in the right hip flexor, but also in the left one. Nice deep breaths. And then we're going to twist round. We're coming on to the left foot, onto the toe. Or again, if you've got a block, you can just pop a block under the heel, gives you a little bit of support. You're going to lift the right toe up. And we're going to inhale, reach up, take the arms out. You're really feeling it through that toe. I can't sit my heel down. I need to do more yoga. Breathe deeply there, lifting that toe so we're really getting a stretch through the inner thigh. Inhale, bring the hands down. We're coming forward onto the knee. Plant the right foot with the sole of the knee, dip the sole of the foot down, coming up. Reaching up high, inhale, coming into gate pose, exhale, bringing the right hand down the right leg, looking down to that right foot. And just as we exhale, just sinking a little bit deeper each time. And then inhale, coming up, bringing the hands down, sitting back into child's pose. We're going to come onto all fours, we're going to press the mat away, tuck the toes under, inhale. As you exhale, lifting up into downward facing dog. Pressing the chest through towards your thighs, dropping the heel. Breathe deeply. come forward, coming into a plank position. Press the mat away. Inhale. As you exhale, knees, chest and chin comes down, coming up into upward facing dog. Drop the hips forward. Keep the thighs squeezed, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. We're going to inhale, lift the left leg high, bend the knee. And then as you exhale, we're stepping that foot through. We're coming into a warrior pose. Plant the foot down at a 45-degree angle. And then inhale, reach up. And exhale, sink forward. You can take the arms out to the sides and open the chest. From here, we're going to inhale, reach up, straighten the leg. Turn the hips to the side. I've got my back to you. We're lifting the left arm over the right of the left foot. Inhale as you exhale, sinking through into your warrior two. Turn the palm up. Inhale, reach up, bring the right hand down the back of the right leg. Exhale, sinking forward into a reverse warrior. Inhale, bring the hands down. Step back into a high plank. Press the mat away. Inhale. As you exhale, knees, chest and chin down. Coming up into upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Breathing deeply. Inhale, lift the right leg high, bend the knee. As you exhale, step it forward. Plant the foot at 45-degree angle, the left foot 45 degrees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink forward, open out the chest. Coming into your warrior one. Inhale, arms up, straighten the leg. Exhale, arms out to the side and then sink into your warrior two. So right arm over right knee. Pushing the right knee back over the little toe side. Inhale, turn the right palm up. The left hand comes to the left thigh and we're reaching up. And as we exhale, we're sinking into our reverse warrior. Then inhale, bring the hands down, step the feet together. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees, let the upper body hang. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step your feet back into a high plank. Inhale, squeeze everything. As you exhale, knees, chest and chin down, coming up into upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back like the hips sink. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Inhale, come onto the toes, bend the knees and sit back into child's pose. Just resting there, shake out the hips, let the torso rest, relaxing, breathing deeply. And then we're going to slowly sit up. Take the arms up overhead, reaching high. Exhale, arms down. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, hands behind. Roll the shoulders back. Looking up, opening the chest.
And then inhale, reach your arms up, hands to prayer. Exhale to centre. And then bow forward for namaste. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me. Happy Friday. Our first lockdown yoga. I hope you all enjoyed it. I started off quite stiff, so it was quite slow and steady, and then we got quite tough in the end. So thank you. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you keep going. I hope you keep doing yoga when you can. We've got lots of videos on there, so we've got the whole of our first lockdown videos, which is wonderful. Thank you, Rich. Happy Friday. Thanks, Suzanne. So I will see you all on Monday. I might move the time again on Monday back to 7 o'clock for the lockdown yoga, because we're not in the village hall now. I'm not teaching spinning. So I might move it back to 7 o'clock, but I will put a post on the Facebook page. So if you do manage to join us, then hopefully we'll get the new time and everyone can be there. Otherwise, I'll see you all on Monday at some point. Have a great weekend. Namaste. Take care. Goodbye.